Francois Gouin, wants to learn German for the first time. He moves to Hamburg, Germany to study the language for a year. He gets himself a room and memorizes a full German grammar book. After 10 days, he decides he's ready to try out his new language skills and dreams of speaking fluently in German. But surrounded by German speakers, he could not understand a single word. Not a single word. Okay, Francois was not going to be beaten. Instead, he went back to the books. He memorized books, translated famous German works, and learned 30,000 words from the dictionary. He was ready to fail again, and fail he did. He returned to his home country, France, and was ready to give up until he noticed something that changed the way he learned languages forever. Since his stay in Germany, his 3-year-old nephew had gone from speaking 0 language to fluent French. How had this ordinary child acquired a language successfully while Gouin, with all his work and methods, had not? What did Gouin then change to become a successful language learner? Well, it's something you can do too to become successful in English. Hi, I'm Damien, and I'm the sledgehammer that smashes down English language barriers. Let's start this video by looking at what Gouin was doing wrong in his language learning. He made the fatal mistake of not using the language, and he did it to an extreme level. If you don't spend a large amount of your time using the language, i.e. speaking and writing, then you won't be successful in English. One easy way to improve your English today is to start spending more time speaking and writing in it. This is being direct in how you learn a language. Directness is about learning better by using the skill you're learning. In simple terms, if you want to speak in English, speak it. Or if you want to write in English, write it. You know what that means? Less YouTube videos. But you can start after you finish this one. Are you ready to find out what Gouin did differently in his study of German? He used elaboration. It involves describing and explaining things in great detail. Elaboration is also about making connections with the vocabulary and the grammar you're trying to learn and connecting the material to your own experiences, memories, and day-to-day life. Gouin started this process by building out simple sentences, like I walk to the door, I walk to the door and knock on it. He took a short sentence and added detail, building it out longer and longer, like creating pyramid blocks, each one supporting the one above it and building out the context. Why does elaboration work? Using elaboration encodes information into your long-term memory. The more details that you connect new knowledge to, the better, because you'll be generating more cues or hooks in your memory. And the more hooks you have for vocabulary or grammar, the easier it will be to use them in spoken or written English. Charles Willard gives some good examples of elaboration in his book about messaging. Let's have a look at one. Messaging, you can say. We've been having problems with our car recently. Chunking, you can also say. We've been having problems with our neighbours recently. He's been having problems with his teacher at school recently. Personalising, can I say? I've been having problems with my laptop recently. It keeps freezing and I have to shut it down and start it up again. What a pain. Now you give elaboration a go. Think of a new expression you've learned and go through the same steps we just talked about above, and then write your response in the comments. Learn from Gouin's mistakes and spend more time elaborating rather than mindlessly translating. The magic of language learning happens with the dots that you're connecting. Not sure how to divide your learning time in English? Then I have you covered with this video about Lego. So start taking your English mask off today. See you later.